check the feed, check the brakes. If it moves in plastic, we talking about it.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Yeah. Welcome to the channel.
Damn!
Yeah. Welcome to the channel. Breaking toy news like a siren in the night. Posting figures fresh out the factory.
think you're funny, don't you?
Toy
I know I am. The famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Decepticons scheming, hit a battle call. Maximus rise, Predacons attack. Beast Wars energy, yeah, we bring it back.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls.
Loki's on deck, yeah, they switching the game. Dr. Wu, magic, shell presence wild. From bots to bricks, still a toy loving child. G.I. Joe locked in, Cobra strike back. Destro slinging Baroness, yeah, the plot stays stacked. Marvel legends pose like heroes in frames. Superheroes saving days, yeah, they live up the name. Imports on deck, joints straight from Japan. Every figure tell a story when it's hit in my hand. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
Online, we talk it, we break it. Every single time, this ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. Plastic,
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Moving news rolling like a midnight reel. Box office numbers and what critics feel. From failures to kills, breakdowns on screen, discussing what it means and what could have been. Men on films, vibes, talk cinema deep.
And welcome to Men on Films, the show that looks at movies from a male point of view.
Closing part, reviews with flavor, not scared of debate. If it's fire, we praise it. If not,
Hated it.
Stories to stay. Yeah, we talk movies the proper way. This
I don't remember. Dude, that was like a porno.
That's such an old movie.
Yeah.
Buzzing online, we talk, we break it every single time. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the feel. We talk, we break it every single time.
Hey guys, welcome to my next review. This is the Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 Alpha, the Final Challengers Sagat. Now I've had this guy for I don't know how long, and I'm just playing catch up, and I wanted to get him open because the Storm Collectibles or Storm Arena Sagat is going to be coming in, and I kind of want to compare the two. So let's take a look at the packaging and wipe the dust off. It's got a little bit of dust, not a lot. Here's the back artwork. Well, technically that's just the figure. And there's the artwork of all the challengers. And then here's the side, just kind of some artwork. And then the opposite side and some of the other characters. And then the front, like all of them, have the like the front of the video game and the joystick, and then here is the figure on the inside. So let's get this puppy open. Now there is a good way to open Jada. I can't remember, is it from the top or from the bottom? I think it's from the bottom. Oh, and here's the bottom with the barcode and all the legal stuff. there's tape on the sides as well. That's why maybe it's not the. Maybe you don't start with the bottom. I don't remember. I think you do. I think it pulls out easier from the bottom. Get that out of the way. Let's see. I think it's best if you cut these sides. And then up here at the top. And then now this can fold down. We can get the stand out. Get livers to cut these twisty ties. Well, they're not really. One of the things I didn't miss when Hasbro did away with those and went to all paper. Let's get him out of the way. Get his little piece out. Grab his head. Oh, just took out the blockies. All right, now everything's out. Let's get this out of the way. And let's take a look at the figure. So here he is. There's that head sculpt, the chest, trunks. Decent size to him for sure. So let's go over articulation. Head really doesn't go down that much. You can go back, side to side. Shoulders, butterfly. Get some pretty good range. Shoulder up to there. And then you can do 360, bicep swivel, pinless, double jointed elbow, really good run, wrist swivel, and it can pivot. He has an upper torso, and like he can get a deep ab crunch, or back and then forward. Can rotate up there as well, breaks the sculpt a little bit. Get a little bit of rotation at the waist. I think the overlay kind of slows it down a bit. No drop downs. Leg can go, well, maybe there's a drop down. No, not really. Leg can go up there, not that high really. Back doesn't really. Splits, thigh swivel under the trunks, pinless, double jointed knee, really tight joints. Well, not boot cut, but there is a swivel at where this tape is. Foot can go back that far, go that far forward, can do the rocker, and then he does have toe articulation. I would expect this feels like should get more in the leg, but guess not. All right, so let's get him stood up. Take a look at his other head sculpt. More of a gur face. Then he comes with his effect piece, and it does have a hole in the bottom, so you can plug it into the stand. And then he does have an extra pair of hands. They're like a grippy claw hand. Yeah, let's do some posing. All right, so let's do some size comparisons. Here he is next to the Jada Cami. Here is G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Commander. Let's see. Let's find a Marvel Legend. Here's Emma Frost. Let's go with something a little bit bigger. Here is the retro carded Rhino, Marvel Legends. And then last but not least, always got to get him in the Maximum Hulk. So yeah, let's do some final thoughts. All right, so moving on to my final thoughts. Let's see. First, the bad on me for just taking so long to get this sucker open. Fun figure. I mean, it feels just like pretty much all the other Jadas. The joints, the elbows and knees were a bit tight at first, but nothing, that was not manageable, you know. He's just a chunk of a figure. You know, and I will have to say, I figured his legs would go up more. Like, there's no drop down. I can't remember if any of the other Jadas had drop downs or not, but it just feels like he should get more of a range of motion, like kicking his leg up further. Other than that, like the extra toe articulation, the head could have used a little bit more. Like, maybe it's just something where I need to loosen it up a little bit better, but the head and neck it didn't have much range of motion, so it was kind of disappointing. But other than that, I mean, a solid figure at the price point. What were these, like $30 at first release? Still a good figure. It checks off that box, you know, if you need a Sagat that's from this game. But I'm looking forward to putting it up next to the Storm Arena and just seeing how they compare. But if you're all in on the Jada, I don't see why you wouldn't want to add this one to your collection. It's more accurate to the game that it's trying to be portrayed from, as opposed to the Storm where it's Street Fighter Alpha 3. So recommend picking it up if you haven't already. Like I said, I'm late to this, but so that's all I got for this one. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you could, check out the channel. 2 reviews a week. Transformers Tuesday, Action Figures Friday. Those drop at 1:30 p.m. on Friday and Tuesday. Also Tuesday at 1 a.m. news and review. All the news posts that I find gets gets compiled into one video, and we do it on a live pre-record and go over all the news and review of the news of the week, and Transformers action figure related stuff, sometimes model kits, and that drops Tuesday at 1:30 a.m. Also, we're going live on Thursdays doing blockies. I don't know if we'll always be doing blockies, but definitely that's the plan for right now. But Thursdays will be a thing, so come join us Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And then also, lastly, on my channel, Saturdays at 11 p.m. we do Men on Films. It's Me and the boys get together, talk about films, pick a topic, and then discuss from there. And then BS and all kinds of stuff. It's a good time, so check that out Saturday at 11 p.m. And that's all I got for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.
Talib 910 maybe collects, yeah, that's the name. From shelves to the screen, still playing the game. The YouTube dead, better culture credits. If you love collectibles, this where you step. Instagram scrolls, TikTok clips, sex for the talk, Facebook hits, Twitch going live, yeah, we building a base. Community strong, worldwide space. If you rock with the vibe, don't hesitate. Subscribe to the channel, yeah, elevate. Follow, like, share, let the algorithm spin. Tap the bell, stay live, let the journey begin. This ain't just toys, it's a culture we see. From plastic to pixels, yeah, we give you the fee. If it dropped, if it leaked, if it buzzing online, we talk it, we break it every single time.